Guna fam, what's good? Guna fam, what's good? What's popping? I know I sound excited, but I got no reason to be happy today, man. Yo, after what I saw, I bring back the lockdown. Bring back the lockdown. Though, you know what? Okay, I feel like more than just the result, you know, I feel like I could feel the lethargy that the players had. You know, like I feel like they were just dragging their not like to shit on their efforts, but they were dragging their feet. They were not trying their best. Now I'm like, is that because of the fact that they haven't been playing competitively for a certain period of time, or are we just not that team?
I think, you know what, I'm gutted. Let's start off by saying that I'm really, really, really upset.
Yeah.
But I think we need to ask the question though: do we have the right coach?
Oh,
I mean,
there we go again.
I don't want to hate on Arteta. I mean, he's young in the job. He's inexperienced as a manager. He joined the club halfway through the season. You know what I mean? But man, there was no motivation from the players. You know what I mean? I really don't know what they're doing out there on the field. Yeah. So yeah. Look, it's not like we're the only team that was on lockdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm tired now. I'm tired because I'm tired. We can't be having records broken and shit every week for other teams. Ours haven't won a game for 2020 and they win against us. And the scary thing,
they've never beaten us ever twice in one season.
Yeah, they pulled, bro, like Pep pulled a double over, or City pulled a double over us 6 times, bro, or 3 times. That's 6 wins.
Yeah.
6. They didn't draw, they didn't lose, they won.
The average score between Arsenal and Manchester City on the past 6 matches is 20 goals to 2.
I can agree with Clocky, they do have the right coach, but it's also like, are these guys fulfilling their tactic as well? Because when they came out, they looked good first 15, 20. Then Leno took that knock, which, hey, I hope it's all right.
Yeah, that was a big scandal.
Did you hear him scream,
that was a big scandal.
How sore did it sound? Like when you were screaming? Yo, it sounded sore, bro.
Even the way he fell looked bad.
The thing is, but there's a small, sorry, just on the last part. There's a small little, like, conspiracy theory. So the guy that knocked him is the guy that scored the late winner.
Yeah.
So, like, now that's why they were all, like, in a tiff at the end of it and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
to be honest, it's like I'm tired, but it's just like it's frustrating to not. For 5,000, we could have won that game, man. To be honest, I think we could have, like, easily.
We had all the quality.
How's Pepe's strike, bro? That thing was.
How's that goal, bro?
And it's cancelled out by the most rubbish goal.
Yeah,
our goal was super. That goal was rubbish. The second goal was brilliant. It goes back to remember what I said about when Leno gets off his goal line, how he able to, you know, to how do I put it, you know, to close the thingy, the angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you come up, you must never be. No one must call you on your near post. Never. You can't concede a goal there.
But they slept there. Slept there. They were sleeping. I mean, Martinez did well till that point.
I think they thought also done. They were going to come back home with a draw.
Exactly.
That wasn't the case.
Exactly. I mean, if you look at the clock, the time of that goal, there was 3 minutes extra time. I mean,
we needed 4.
We almost got into the 5th minute.
So they made it 3.
No, they scored in minute 4.
So they made it 3, and then they changed it to 4. But at minute 92, they changed it to 4. I was checking because I was like, oh, okay, it's 2 minutes left. We're not going to 1 minute left. We're not going to win this. Then I just turned, looked out the window, looked back, it changed to 4. Look out again, goal. I'm like, all right, bro, what just happened here? Like, yo.
Yeah. No, I personally don't understand it. We've got some of the best players in the world. You know, like you look at Aubameyang's record.
I wouldn't say some of the best players in the world. I don't know, man.
But you know what? Big ups to Brighton. No, we lost playing down. Big ups to them. They didn't play well, but they played till 95 minutes, bro. They still had extra minutes in their tank. Like,
I think, Kish, one of the things we need to do is we really need to reevaluate our record away from home.
Yeah,
it's appalling.
And we still got 5 away games. Next, I think we're going away to Southampton. And I think we lost it, didn't we? 3-2.
So, I don't know. I mean, we struck the woodwork in the first half. We looked good.
That strike was nice.
That was an amazing goal.
Look, apart from that goal, Pepe's impact on the game was very... I didn't feel it, you know who I think played his heart out, though? It was
Saka.
Guendouzi.
Oh,
Saka played. Guendouzi played. I still question Tierney, though. I'm not happy.
Kola looked a bit better there. I felt.
Yeah, remember what I said when he played against City, and I said rather have Kola there. Exactly. Yeah. And taking out Saka, he almost killed the left wing.
Drive.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's the same thing you said last week as well, Clocky. Like in these times, you need creativity. If you want to score goals, you have to find the guy that can pick the.
Where was Danny Ceballos? Where was Danny Ceballos?
I felt his role took him out of that creativity role. He was playing that Xhaka pivot role, but he wasn't switching the ball. You know what I mean? So he was just moving.
Also, why isn't Ketia getting so much game time? Why not Martinelli?
I think that's what I don't know if Martinelli's like maybe unfit or something. I don't know.
But he was on the bench. I mean, give the boy a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he's proven time and time again that, more often than not, he's the one to call on when we're on the back foot.
But it feels like we start off as a team, and then after 30 minutes, it's just individualness. Like everybody must do their own thing. Like Pepe must go on the wing, Obama Young there, Lacazette down the center, and then in the center, I don't know. It wasn't really working today. I felt it was it didn't look. Brighton were okay. They weren't great today. So imagine if like a team is great from the striker to the goalkeeper, what's going to happen to us? And City were off their game, and they put.
Imagine a Liverpool.
Yeah, like on fire. Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
We got Tottenham coming up as well, and they didn't do too bad against United. I heard United played really well, but like I don't know, bro. Like I'm just scared now. Like I'm scared because in case we get a good team, they're gonna come whoop us like 6-0.
You know what still leaves me a bit unhappy though. It's the officiating. I feel like sometimes our players are not defended. You know what I mean? There was that deliberate. I don't want to. It wasn't even a tackle where the guy just literally put his arm across and pushed Saka as Saka was making the run. Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, the ref did nothing about it.
I mean, even that Mupay, it's so fucked up that he was the scorer of the goal, despite being the aggressor that caused Leno being sent off.
Yeah.
I mean, injured. Sorry.
And then the other thing, remember we had a penalty decision, and they said it was a foul by Nketiah or somebody like that, and then it wasn't.
No, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. That was a penalty decision there, bro. These guys,
you know what?
They're taking us for granted.
This is what I'll say, Kish. If that Nketiah incident was a penalty, then the infringement on Leno should have also been
At least a card.
It should have been called. You know what I mean?
At least a card.
They didn't even VAR it, man.
Just a foul.
How can someone get injured like that and you don't even VAR? And it's the second time that shit happens.
No, but
this
the thing
season.
is, for me, it's also like the keeper is in a position like that. Keeper is fair game. If you injure the keeper, you know what I mean. Like it's, bruh, like I don't know. It is strange. I'm tired.
But you know the other thing I'll say, when you watch Holding and you watch Mustafi, right? They are okay if they're playing with a defender that's able to marshal the defense. Because the two of them, they're not that
leader. I know what you mean.
I mean, who was at the leadership role? Who was playing the leadership role in defense today? Exactly. So for me,
but they actually didn't do too bad. I felt.
Did you miss Luis? Did you miss Luis in there? Because Luis plays that role as well.
To be honest.
You know what? I think if Luis didn't get a red card, he would have played today, and he at least would have provided that leadership. However, I don't want to say I miss Luis. What I'm still questioning is where It's the coach, man. I'm sorry. I don't
Where are
like
the
hate
tactics?
on the coach, but
yeah, exactly. But I mean, I feel like if the Man City match, we should have started questioning him from there. Like, what was up with that lineup? You know, and then he feels a team like this, and
either or, we're still not getting the job done. You know what I mean? Like,
look,
even with the weak team
Keith,
or with the strong team, you're not getting the job done.
Yeah.
The starting lineup, I was happy with how he put it together.
Even me,
right? Because at least it showed intent. You know what I mean? It showed
intent.
That we're going out there to go
exactly.
play. But then the subs were, I mean, the subs. What were we doing with those subs? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
also, not game changer subs too. Just coming like.
Also coming back to the issue of the officials, right? They want to put one sub in and leave the other sub out. And if we pushed the other sub in, it would have meant now we've closed all the 3 windows that we have to make.
I also saw that.
And both guys were out there. You know, both guys were standing out there. I mean, what's up with that?
It's silly, it's silly stuff.
No, it's like everybody forgot about ball. You know, there's another moment that I was like, what the fuck is happening? Drinks break. I've never seen that shit. Did you see it? Did you notice that?
I did. But I saw it before, so I was like, yeah, they don't normally have it.
I mean, where did that come from? Why?
I don't know. Actually, it's all these like social.
Are we playing basketball?
I don't know, bro.
You know,
I felt like stopping to watch football, man. I was like, you know what? I don't understand what's happening anymore.
Back to
I'm done with this
point.
shit.
Like, without Luiz, it's not that I wanted Luiz in that leadership role. I think we needed somebody to lead the defense. Whoever it be, we needed somebody. But I think we missed, from Xhaka and Luiz, we missed that air through ball. You know, just switching the ball from the center of the park. I think nobody really even tried it. They didn't even do it well. Nobody even tried it. Like, I thought Ceballos would do it, and I thought Guendouzi would do it. But Guendouzi was better on the floor. Ceballos, for me, he needed to play a CAM role, but then he also needed to become a defensive midfielder. I felt interchanging between the two was a bit hard for him, considering how
it's going to be difficult. Exactly. You know? Exactly.
It's not like.
Tell me, where's Sokratis?
I also think he's injured or something. I don't know. I thought he would start. He was on my initial starting lineup.
Yeah, what I know is that Torreira is injured. But he's back at training. So we have to wait and see. The one positive news that I heard today is that I think we activated the clause to buy
Thomas.
to buy Mari.
Okay, all right. Even though he's injured for the rest of the season, he's played 3 or 4 games for us.
No, but I respect the guy. The bit that I saw from him, I think he can give us what we need in defense.
Promising.
You know what I mean?
And him and Holding, it's a young like build up as well. And with that other lighty, we got away as well. So there's another rule that comes in during COVID now.
Remember, we have Dino Mavropanos that is away. We have Saliba that is coming.
Yeah.
And we have Pablo Mari that we've signed. So I think our defense. Look, for me, and personally, I think our defense, we can get there. Where we need to strengthen really is the midfield. The spine is weak, guys. The spine is very weak.
I'll ask a question here. I asked these guys earlier, and they were like, "Should we just write off the season? It's time to rebuild. Let's use this time.
I was about to say the same thing.
Rebuild the season. Say F it. It's done. Whether we finish 16th, whether we finish 9th, whether we finish 5th, let's just watch our team and now rebuild."
There's something to consider, right? There's 2 things to consider. There's one, money. Money is something to consider, right? The higher up we finish, the higher the return, right? Now, also that affects our attractiveness to players going forward. I mean, we're a prestigious team all over the world, you know. We finished 15th. We think we're going to sign the Thomas Parteys, the Umpakaus, you know. I feel like that will affect if we lose drive now, despite our challenging position, it's going to affect our ability to attract talent going forward, right? Now, the benefit is that Man City is being strangled by the financial fair play thing, so we're still waiting for that judgment. So position 5, even though we've just lost, we can still play for 5th.
Uno,
we can play for 5th and get into the Champions League.
Uno, this is my opinion. Let's forget about the Champions League. Let's forget about Europa. Let's finish 7th outside of a possibility of playing in the Europa or playing in the Champions League. Let's spend next season rebuilding the team. That's all I want.
It's been 3 seasons we're rebuilding. 3 seasons. Really. When are we going to start winning? It's Emery's first season. We're rebuilding. Emery's second season. Okay, actually not 3 seasons. It's 2 seasons. You're right. It's last season and this season. It's just we've had 3 coaches in 3 seasons.
And look, I think turning it around from a system or a structure that had someone that was at the helm for 22 years. You know what I mean? It'll take time for us to turn it around, and I honestly think that next year we should just focus on rebuilding the team next year. No Champions League, no Europa League, nothing. We must just focus on rebuilding the team. Get the right technical people behind Arteta. Get the backroom, because I think my argument is that I'm starting to look like we don't have the proper backroom stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my take is we can get some of the world's best players, but without the proper backroom support, we're done. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, let's just take this season as a write-off, finish 8th or 7th, go in next season, start rebuilding, finish strong and hard, and I'll be happy.
So how do you feel about Mesut Ozil not playing and the potential of him being sold? You know.
Remember what I said to you. The least we speak about Ozil, the better. I don't have an opinion. I'm sick and tired of speaking about Ozil. I'm okay.
You're done with Ozil.
I don't want to say
I think now it's come to a point where we can talk about players, we can talk about this, and we want to, don't get me wrong, but just give us 3 points, man. Just 3 points, we'll talk about everybody. Just, we want those 3. It's like eluding us, and
what are we doing
again?
What are we doing with the academy boys? You know what I mean? I saw there's a boy. He's about 17.
Yeah, that kid.
He's fancy to be the next Patrick Vieira. Well, that'll be left.
No.
Yeah, that'll be left
to
the future. Yeah, but look, my take is we may not be able to attract the hot talent that is out there, but if we can get some of the talent of, I don't want to call it yesteryear as such, but you know, some of the guys that were good and are kind of falling out of favor because they're starting to be on the wrong side of age, but still have the will and drive to achieve shit. If we can get 2 or 3 of those players in, they help motivate the young boys. We see a transition from when they leave the club to when the new boys come.
It's like a shadowing kind of role.
And I'll be happy.
Like a shadowing kind of role where you mature these youngsters into the role that you as a senior player plays. You know what I mean? And I think that's very important. And I think that's what Arsenal do well with like retiring players, you know, bringing them back into showing them like, you know, the academy and how it works. But like the thing is that enough to win titles? And I think like we have a good academy and stuff, but it still comes down to win titles, you need money. And I think now we need to spend. And sorry, we got like last 7 minutes.
Look, guys, right now I'm 42 years old, and I'm more than ever convinced that. But the next time Arsenal win the league, I will not be in my fortress.
We'll die.
I'm telling you.
Your daughter will be matriculating.
Exactly.
It's going to be like a Liverpool thing now. You saw them at the beginning, maybe in the 80s when you were 6 or 7, you saw it. And now you're like 50 and you're like, we're so close. Thank God the heart attack didn't kick in. I get to see them in the Champions.
I mean, Newcastle just got bought by, you know, that Arab money. So it's just a matter of time till
I'm telling you, that's like
we've got another Man City. Exactly.
It's City's cousin, though. The people that own City, they're cousins, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time till Newcastle is buying players for $100 million, pounds, whatever.
Those days are gone.
Newcastle.
But what Wenger did is gone, bro. I feel we need to realize that as Arsenal as well. He can't take a £5 million player and make him 100 million. No one can do that anymore, I feel. You know what I mean? Maybe you can take a 60 and make it 100, but you have to buy that type of quality. And if we're going to rebuild, we're going to need 5 50-bar players, a central defender, maybe even a goalkeeper, maybe
and that's what I'm saying.
All of that.
For us.
Okay. Look, this is my opinion, right? We have, like you said, we have good world-rated players. I won't say world-class, but players that are respected all around the world. We have a player that won the joint golden boot last year. Though had he scored the Tottenham penalty, he would have been the sole golden boot winner. You know what I mean? And
man, don't do that, Clocky. How?
No, but it's the truth, though.
No, he did it to himself.
It's the truth, right? So basically, what I'm trying to say is, with the kind of names that we have, when you say to someone, we have Pepe, Lacazette, and Aubameyang starting, people think like just on paper, it looks like this is going to be playing against Brighton. It looks like we're going to walk out with like 3 goals, 4 goals to the good, and we didn't. So for me, that's what I'm saying.
In fact, we struggle to do that.
Yeah, no.
Have we ever walked out 4 goals?
For me, it goes back to the issue of the backroom support staff. What are we doing? How good are we? Look, I don't know any of the cats, but do we have the right people? You know what I mean? For me, that'll always be a question.
Sorry, we got the last 5 minutes. Sorry, you just want to wrap up. No, but I agree.
Yeah, so man, look, today was very fucked up.
And
I'm very disappointed.
I agree. Upset. I agree with you, Clocky. But I think
I do this chat with you guys today, but
thanks for coming on, Clocky. You are pissed. I was pissed too.
Yeah, man.
All I'm saying.
You know what? The thing is, I wanna knuckle down and do some work. So I wanted to get this out of the system.
Get it off your chest.
I've forgotten about this shit.
You're free now. You're free.
Look, all I'm saying is like, I know we use these words all the time when we talk about football, but it's times like these for real that, we need to stand up and show character, because at the end of the day, it's a competition, and I hear what Kish is saying about surrendering the rest of the season and throwing in the towel because it's going to shit, but there's still something to fight for. One thing I like about Arsene Wenger is he'd always give like pragmatic but vague responses, like, so do you think we can still win the league? He'd be like, mathematically, yes. And that's the thing, as long as there's still a mathematical chance, I feel like we should strive for it. That's how I feel, and I feel like the team shouldn't let themselves sink.
It is those mathematics. Is that mathematics? It's mathematically possible argument that has us in this shit today. We need to stop the mathematical thinking and just be realistic. You know what I mean? There's no Champions League for us. If we like to make Europa, we're done. Let's forget about all these arguments. We're done.
Accept it. The thing is, I get what you're saying. Like, mathematically, we could do shit, but the thing is, like, we just need wins, bruh. Like Wenger, for me, I felt he was probably one of the better closers. He'll have a shit first few games, he can do something.
Exactly.
For the last
exactly.
7.
Exactly.
I think how many?
We're spoiled. We're spoiled, bruh.
How many seasons where Arsenal would find itself in either first or second position?
That's I was going to go to that point as well.
And after Christmas, everything just goes to shit.
Yeah, November tends to fuck us up. But I wanted to comment on something that Mupei guy said.
2 minutes, counting down. Sorry.
I wanted to comment quickly as we close on something. Maybe something for us to think about as fans and for the players to think about. What Mupei said. He's like, they asked him in the post-match interview, like, how do you feel about the results?
Letting you down there, man.
Nice. Sorry. But can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so what Mupei was saying is that we deserved the win. Brighton.
Yeah, well.
Arsenal was arrogant. you know, and we played with arrogance. We're arrogant. The fans are arrogant, etc., 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 etc. Basically, what he was trying to say is that loss we deserve. And when I observe it, you know, I don't know. Look, maybe I'm caught up between the positives and the negatives, but I look at it and I think about the fans. Also, sometimes we feel like because we've got all these stellar players that we deserve these results, etc., etc., etc. But at the end of the day, whatever you get in this life, you have to earn. You know, and I'm putting it down to the players. Do something. You can still. I mean, you guys disagree, yeah, but we can still earn something. You know, we can still earn something. That guy's comment really struck resonated.
I think it makes it interesting.
We're about to die.
I mean, it makes it interesting. They know they don't deserve to win. They know they have to earn their respect in the club. That's why sometimes they play their hearts out. As far as Mupay is concerned, he can go fuck himself. Yeah.
And that's that.
No, you know what? The thing is, we have belief and we have to.
He can go fuck himself.
But
not after what he can go jump there.
And I want us to finish with dignity. We deserve it. We deserve it. You know, but let's just take it as it comes. We're gonna be here every week. It's not like we hate our team. We here. And Mupay, I don't even know who that dude is, bro. Where he came from?
Yeah.
Who's that? Yeah. He's getting Hong Kong people to come. Bring Ian right back.
I'll tell you.